This is the plaintiff, Jose Matias Jr. He says the defendant broke the power seat in his Mercedes when he brought it to their car wash, and they refused to give him the money to get it fixed. No one at the car wash will take responsibility. It's not right that he has to take all this time from his busy schedule to bring him to court when he's obviously going to win this case. But it is what it is. He's suing for $2,276.30, the cost of the repair plus gas. This is the defendant, Rafael Rivera. He says before he was even done with the car, the plaintiff started looking at the seat, claiming he broke it. This is obviously a setup because he reviewed the security tape. No one sat in the seat, and the plaintiff simply trying to get him to pay for something he did not do. End of story. He's accused of a car wash catastrophe.
All parties, please raise your right hands.
Welcome back to the People's Court. Next case in the docket. The plaintiff says the car wash broke the seat in his Mercedes, but the defendant says it's a setup, fraud, and he can prove it with a security tape. It's the case of sit on it.
Okay, Jose Matias, you are suing the car wash company. You've asked us not to mention the company's name. Represented here by Rafael Rivera, you're the manager, for $2,276.30 to repair your 2008 Mercedes that you say they broke. What happened?
I arrived that day in particular to the car wash. I proceeded to exit the vehicle with Priya, handed the vehicle over to two female employees. At that point, me and Priya both stepped into the building. We walked out the building to retrieve the vehicle after it was washed. And at that point, I walked up to my driver's seat, sat in the driver's seat, attempted to, and noticed that my seat was tampered with.
How?
Because I had banged I hit the top of my head on the door jamb. And she
What do
had
you mean on the door jamb?
Like, I attempted to sit in my my driver's seat.
Are you trying to say that it seemed to you somebody had moved the seat up?
Yes, the seats were moved.
Okay.
They wasn't in the same position. I handed the
Okay.
seat to them. And at that point, she had walked over to the passenger side of the vehicle.
Who did?
Priya.
Okay.
And she had brought to my attention that the seat wasn't, movable.
Okay. And what would happen when you would try? Is it electrical or is it the lever?
It was electrical.
Okay. And when she tried to move it, what would happen?
It just kept sliding right and left, like it wouldn't.
Come on up, please. Tell me what would happen when you would try to press the button. Would it make a noise?
Yeah, it was making like a wiry noise, like a very crunchy noise, but the seat wouldn't move back or forth.
A wiry noise, like
a whiny.
I don't know what wiry and crunchy means.
Like a whiny noise, like you could hear a noise.
So it was
when
trying.
You
The
press
motor
button.
was
Yes.
turning, but nothing was happening.
Yes.
Okay, it wouldn't move back at all. Okay, so go on.
I looked over for the manager. I tried to see, just someone to take responsibility for what happened to the vehicle, and they just didn't want to.
But what do you suppose happened to the vehicle?
All I know is that when I gave them the vehicle, I dropped the vehicle off to the two female employees. They walk up to the vehicle. They literally.
How would a person break that? I mean.
I was told from the dealer that it's a frame damage done. It could possibly be done with force. I wouldn't know.
But by who? Because the only thing I could see the employees wanting to do is move the seat forward or move the seat back. They're not going to take a hammer to it.
Of course.
So how, maybe that was just, when it broke. How is it that someone could do something to it to break it?
Well, I was told his frame was bent. So, the only way that could be done is with force. That's what I was told.
What frame was bent?
The track assembly for the seat itself, which moves front and back. So I've physically seen these two females sit in the seat while they shouldn't.
But sitting in the seat shouldn't break it.
Right, but I'm gonna think that maybe if they put their leg room, I have no idea how they could have done that. Maybe they.
I don't either.
I don't know.
I don't either. What happened?
Yeah, so I would like to point some facts regarding Mr. Matias. So he got the membership for the car wash, unlimited washes.
He had a monthly membership to
Yes.
come, so he pays one fee and he just brings a car to get washed whenever he wants.
Anytime,
Okay.
yeah. So we wash his car, the 19th.
Is the 19th the day this happened?
No.
Okay, go on.
November 19. So we wash his car again, the 22, November 22. And then we wash his car again, November 24. And then again, November 27. Everything was fine, you know, like.
Okay. Why does your car need so much washing? What are you driving your car through?
So.
Wait, what are you driving your car through that it needs all that water? You figure you paid for it, you might as well get it?
It's a white car.
It's a white car?
So he came, you know, October 5th. That was the complaint wash.
I mean, I've had white cars. I don't wash them every 3 days.
I mean, he washed the car like 4 times, you know, his car is clean.
Okay, so what? He has a monthly membership. Wants to bring it every day? He can bring it every day,
Yeah.
twice a day.
What
What's your point? What happened during this event?
His car is clean, so we don't have to move the seats back and forth, you know. It took us maybe like 40 seconds.
I don't know.
to
Maybe
clean
he's he bruised popcorn in there. I don't know what he's doing. Popping popcorn, brewing coffee. I have no idea what he's doing.
His car was clean, so that day.
Where are the people who actually wash his car? They're not here?
No.
How come? They would be awesome to have here, right? Because I could ask them questions.
Yeah,
Yeah, you don't know anything. Why would
they don't speak, you know, like.
They don't speak the language. Yeah. I speak the language. I could have gotten through this. Did they go in the car and move the seat forward or no?
No, we watched the video, you know, because we have cameras.
Can I see it?
I don't have a video.
Why don't you have the video?
Because he got like, you know, like a record video for 30 days.
Yeah, I know, but the guy was screaming the same day.
Yeah, he was screaming, but
so why wouldn't you preserve the video?
He left, you know, we never thought he was gonna come back. And,
but the guy was screaming that day. What would make you think that everything was fine?
So he disputed, you know, like with his credit card company.
Right.
He complained that he never authorized the charges for the monthly pass.
For the what?
For the monthly pass.
For the monthly pass.
Yeah, which is not true because he signed, you know, this form.
Okay.
So this is his sign over here.
Okay.
So he got refunded for the 2 months. And then
Did you dispute the charge?
It was paid through Priya's credit card, and
why did you say that you didn't authorize it?
See what happened was I originally paid it through cash, my first initial.
Listen carefully to me. Why did you say you didn't authorize the charge? That's different from saying they damaged my car, so I don't want to pay it.
Honestly,
because the credit cards don't get involved in that. The credit card will reverse it if you claim it's a fraud. Why did you claim it was a fraud when it wasn't?
So can the car wash actually break the car by just moving the seat forward, break the seat?
There's no way. There's no way. Is the car made out of plastic?
So it's a scam?
It sounds like a scam.
Yeah, what do you think?
Absolutely a scam. Unless like the Hulk is moving your car seat, it's not gonna break.
Okay, and?
I think he's just making a story up.
Making a story up to get some cash?
Yes.
That's your point, going inside the courtroom.
I'm gonna mention this just one time. It wasn't my card.
I don't care if it wasn't your card. Did you steal her credit card and use it to do this? Okay, I mean, come on. Those aren't answers.
She didn't.
So they reversed the charge, and then what else?
So after he got that, you know, like he knows.
Because it shows a certain amount of dishonesty. I don't like it. Go ahead.
So he came on the 16.
Of what?
11/16. So he tried to wash his car again, you know, with the same tag. So we advised him, but his tag is December.
Wait, no, he came to wash the car again after.
Yeah.
Wait. After he disputed the charges, he washed the car again?
Yeah, he was trying to get washed with the same tag, you know.
Did you bring the car back?
So we advised him.
Wait, after they supposedly broke your car to the tune of $2,276.30, you brought the car back to them?
Well, I didn't get the estimate up until last week. Now.
Right, but according to you, they broke your car, and you filed a lawsuit before last week. So.
Well, yes. I mean, I do.
Right. So you brought the car to them to wash again?
Well, I do like the place of business. I didn't like the service they provided to me, but I do like the place of business, and for those reasons, the charges were disputed because it wasn't on my card. She had no idea that they were charging her card. How
did they get her card?
I had made a one-time payment 1 month. She had no. I didn't tell her.
How did you get in your possession a monthly pass if you didn't know that you paid for it with her card? You make no sense. Stop. Just stop.
I had borrowed her card one time.
Oh, so you stole it from her? You didn't. You didn't tell her that you were using it for monthly charges.
No, we did.
She didn't know. No, it's total theft. Let's call police. What are you doing? Go call police. Come on.
No, what happened?
Just stop. The more you try, the madder I get. Just let it go.
I can just say this one thing.
No, here's what you need to say. If you want them to pay you $2,276.30, let me see something from a mechanic that says that somehow they broke it. Because that's the part that's missing. Can you show me any proof from any mechanic, a serviceman, anything anywhere that says that they used it in a way that broke it?
I just got an estimate. That's what I was told.
Unless you have, you're the one with the burden of proof when you come to court. You have to show that someone owes you money because they did something wrong. You have to be able to prove it.
They did mention to me at the dealer that it was a frame bent, like it was bent.
That's awesome. Does your dealer thing say that, or do I have to rely on you for that?
No, I mean, you would have to rely.
Verdict for the defendant. Okay.
Both sides along, please.
So unfortunately for the plaintiff, he comes out of the courtroom empty-handed because even if they did break the seat, it's your responsibility in court to actually prove it to the judge.
I agree.
Yeah. So did you go to another mechanic and maybe get an affidavit saying this was just broken by some force? It was just something,
Yes, I understand.
Yeah. All right. All right. And that's why decisions go the way they do. So step on in here, and what do you think of this outcome here?
Yeah, I think he's trying to get money, to get his car fixed. I don't know where he break that seats, but
You think he brought it in broken?
Yeah, I mean, we have a.
Why didn't you save that video? You knew you were going to have a conflict with this guy. Why not save that video?
Because
as evidence.
Because the boss, he fixed everything at the moment, and
tell the boss to save video. You tell the boss, save it next time. Okay.
Okay.
Harvey.
I got to tell you, if you're ever at a car wash and you think somebody did damage your property there, you have got to complain before you drive off. If you drive off, you might as well just forget it, because then it could have happened anywhere.